Wow. The beginning of Jeremiah's voice. I think back to the day that Jeremiah was actually born, finding out that my son, 1 pound and 15 ounces, who was on life support, who had two code blue, I was told he had 24 hours to live. But I made a decision not to give up on him. By not giving up on him, I had to go through a journey that I never thought I would ever experience. And that's a journey of watching my child grow in the NICU. For those that don't understand, that's the intensive care unit for children who are just born for preemies. Wow, that experience. I had to wait 2 weeks before I was able to hold my child. And boy, as a mother, you understand that having to wait that long to hold the one that you carried on the inside, I tell you, was a hurtful thing. But let me tell you this. Those days in the NICU, I learned never to give up on Jeremiah. I had no idea who he was and who he was going to become and what was going to happen to him. Because one, I'm a mother. I'm not a doctor. And Lord knows I learned a lot. So I decided to do something a little bit different. Not focusing on what we were going through, but focusing on how can we help others. And I say we because Jeremiah is my inspiration. He inspired me so much by overcoming all the many obstacles and is still overcoming obstacles. So I decided instead of me doing something to celebrate me, let me do something to celebrate others. So I launched Jeremiah's Voice Incorporated. It is now officially a 501c3 public charity whose mission is nothing other than to help those who are caring or living with disabilities to learn that they can live beyond their disability. Never let a disability define who you are. Just because a person has a disability does not mean they don't have a purpose. We want to inspire hope. We want to provide fun and activities that allow the person to live. We want to focus on the living aspect. What does that mean? So we started out by giving away vacations because that's part of living. We want to support scholarships for people to go to camp, to college, to different careers. We want to help parents be educated on how to nurture and help your child live. Because so many times as parents, we get focused in on the medical aspect that we forget to let our child live. So exposure. Why not have your child go to camp? You can't afford it? Jeremiah Voice wants to be that support. Why not believe in your child to take on a craft of some kind? Why not believe that your child can be whomever they decide that they want to be? So Jeremiah Voice wants to be that beacon of hope, that light that would inspire other parents to not give up on your child. And if you know someone who's an adult with a disability, don't give up on them. Find out what they like and then build upon that. Our individuals with disabilities are living beyond measures. They are becoming doctors and lawyers and educators because their parents didn't give up on them. So all Jeremiah Voice wants to do is help those parents, provide them with that support, with educations, with opportunities for support groups, to be able to connect with people who are like-minded. And we hope that you would join us in supporting our initiatives. Hope for the Holidays program was designed for parents and caregivers with children with disabilities. And the difference is we want to provide catered meals that we deliver to the families, age-specific and disability-appropriate gifts. Because just because a child may be 8 years old may mean they may still be on a cognitive level of a 3-year-old. So we want to make sure that they get the gifts that are appropriate. So let Jeremiah's Voice be that connection for you to the community. We want you to come walk beside us. Join us and become a sponsor. Stop by jeremiahsvoice.org and let me tell you something. We're going into our second year. Just last year, within less than 6 months, we raised over $24,000 because we want to make sure we impact the families. So our family went to Disney World on a 5-day, 4-night, fully paid vacation.
In order to do that, we have to have resources. So it takes you to become a partner with us. It takes you to take the time and say, you know what? Let's help this organization continue to grow. Because without you, we can't do it. But with you, we can do some great things. So remember, jeremiahsvoice.org when you're thinking about partnership.